Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Labs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time a stunning black English Labrador Retriever bull we have for sale that we are calling Ruger. If you don't like that name, you can change it. We just started calling him that. He is Mr. Black of Reece and Jack's litter. He was born July 30th. He's been showing his personality for the last 2 to 3 weeks, so we're very confident in his personality. We wait until we can give you his normal and his natural personality. His Recherche score is 768. 7 being that he is dependent. He's friendly. He loves people. He loves to give kisses. He's very affectionate. I have to avoid him because the moment I come down and give him kisses, he gives me kisses. He does this to everybody and anybody. He is very friendly. He's not extremely dependent or needy. He can handle being by himself, but he definitely prefers it. On the activity scale, he's very balanced. He's slightly outgoing. He does have energy. He will play, but it's not out of control. The reason we chose to breed English Labs versus American Labs is that their energy level is about 1/3. I love the movie Marley and Me. I just didn't want a dog like Marley with me, and so that's why we bred the English Labs. And he is actually calmer than most puppies in his litter. He is not hyper, not high energy, very mature, but he does have energy. He's slightly outgoing. And then one of the best things is that he's very confident. He's not showing any fear. I have not remembered a puppy this age show as little fear as him. We believe he's going to do phenomenal in training. Size-wise, his mom is 63 pounds, his dad is 77. So our best guess is he's gonna be 70 to 80 pounds. He is a very blocky-headed boy, very stout, very stocky. He has that typical English build. And so I think he's probably gonna be right around that upper 70 pound mark. And he's just absolutely stunning. This is actually the first time we've ever produced a black lab. We actually were trying to do chocolate labs. So we bred our chocolate lab with our yellow lab and we got a black lab. But he is one of the cutest puppies we've ever seen. He has the blockiest head of any puppy in his litter, and I don't think he's going to last long because he is so adorable, has such a great personality. Now, he's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, which is October 22nd. After that's our most popular training program called Canine College, training till 16 weeks of age. That's November 10th. That's the most popular training program because he'll be fully inoculated, have all of his shots. You don't have to quarantine him. Secondly, he'll be able to hold his restroom twice as long at 16 weeks than at 12 weeks. And the biggest reason people choose that program is their obedience commands. They grow the most between the ages of 10 and 16 weeks. So many times they're up to 3 times better obedience trained at Canine College than they are at Puppy Academy. The third training level is a master's program, training till 20 weeks of age. That's right before Christmas, December 18th. And then after that is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age. That's January 29th. Now we do realize the holidays fall all between there. We're flexible with those dates. So if you wanted to get in between those training programs, you can definitely do that. And we prorate the price. You can get them at the date that works best for you. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the beautiful parents, Reece and Jack. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. You'll notice that both parents have all of their health clearances. In fact, Reece was imported in from Europe, and we were so excited to have her. She's a beautiful girl. Actually, we called her Reese's, and we had two sisters, Twix and Snickers. So we had Reese's, Twix, and Snickers, and somehow our employees shortened the name to Reece. It sounded a little bit better, and that's where she gets her name, her beautiful chocolate lab. But you see they have all the health clearances. They come from generations of health clearances and show champions. Now what I'd like to do is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute. We can't show his training because he's so young. He's just started training, so he's really not showing off his training. If you do want to see specifically what every training level looks like, go to our Puppy Training Institute page, and there you'll see a video of Puppy Academy, of Canine College, of a master's program. Obviously, what we're going to show you right now, we're going to summarize the program, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in the crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Ruger. Again, this is Mr. Black of Reece and Jack's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.